What's up, y'all? It's your friendly neighborhood 7-stripe white belt. Today I had the pleasure of rolling with Olivier Mako from MKTeam in Paris, France in preparation for the IBJJF European Championship 2023. My friend Alex invited me to this open mat, and I'll break down some footage of him against a blue belt, a purple belt, and a black belt. Anyway, back to Olivier for a second. This man is a jiu-jitsu and judo black belt, and he's won multiple European titles. We're both just kind of playing around here and going pretty light because we don't want to hurt ourselves before competition, but even with that in mind, his technique and his timing is just phenomenal. I was glad that we were able to exchange techniques back and forth, and I was able to experience his stand-up. Like right here, I go for a cheeky little fireman's carry, but end up right in his reverse triangle. I'm glad he didn't strangle me, but the triangle was definitely right there. Welcome to MKTeam in Paris. Since the European Championship is one of the biggest events of the whole year, there were competitors from all different gyms and belt levels here at this open mat. Here's my friend Alex, and this is one of his first rolls of the day. His rolling partner here on bottom really liked close guard, so Alex had to fight a lot to get out of it. Right here, he's standing up to try to break it by putting his right knee in between his partner's legs. He's able to finally open the closed guard right here. So now that his partner's closed guard is open, Alex is going to try to pass through the half guard here, but his partner does a good job at using the collar grip to pull Alex back into his closed guard. His partner is then going to walk his legs up to get an even tighter lock. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but his partner grabs his lapel to try something sneaky, but then lets go. In the meantime, Alex is going to pin both of his partner's lapels underneath his armpits to the ground so he can stand up and sneak his right knee through his partner's leg so he can open the guard. So now that his partner's guard is open, Alex is going to maintain a lapel grip with his right hand and establish a pant grip with his left hand while he tries to knee cut through his partner's half guard, but his partner does a good job at extending him away. It looks like he's probably trying to pull him back into closed guard again because that's where he feels comfortable. You can experience a lot of fatigue from this type of grip fighting and looking for hooks, so both partners are just going to back off, stand up, and reset the position. So Alex is going to pull guard right here, and he's going to do something cool. He's going to use shin on shin to establish single leg X from a seated position. And Alex could now go for the ankle lock, but instead he does something sneaky here and gets a sleeve grip, a pant grip, and comes up for the sweep, and in competition he'd get 2 points for this. Alex then switches to a double pant grip to Toriando to his right side, but his partner does a good job at framing. You can see he has a pant grip on Alex's right leg, and his partner's left leg is pushing into Alex's hips to keep him extended. Alex starts to pressure into him with his hips, but his partner uses this to his advantage to re-establish closed guard. So from closed guard, Alex's partner is going to reach around the back and feed a lapel. There's a lot of cool stuff from here like cross chokes, gubber guard, and some back takes, but I'm not totally sure at this point what his partner is looking for. So Alex is going for his tried and trusted guard break again, but his partner is going to sneak his left hand under Alex's leg to go for a sweep, but Alex is kind of too far away for that, so his partner is going to transition to a flower sweep attempt, but he's not able to get his hips underneath Alex to load him on top of him. So instead he switches to what looks like a scissor sweep, but then shoots up a triangle instead, but he's not able to lock it up. Alex kind of squirms out of it and almost gets his gi top pulled off in the process. Now that the guard is open and Alex escaped, Alex is going to try to pass the guard again, but there's a lot of this fatigue-inducing grip fighting going on. So Alex is just going to back off and stand up and move his belt out of the way. So they reset the position, slap bump, and you guessed it, Alex is going to pull guard again, this time looking for De La Hiva. So Alex's opponent is going to lean really far forward to spam what looks like an ankle lock to get Alex to sort of sit up and reset the position. But then Alex is going to use a combination of his grips and his De La Hiva hook to set his opponent down on his hip so he can do a berimbolo. He establishes a collar grip, begins to invert, and then the round ends. Good job, guys, A+. So next, Alex is going to go with somebody way outside of his weight class. His partner started off the round with a dummy sweep attempt, but Alex really likes leg drags and side smash type passing, so that's what he's going to start going for right here. And his partner does something interesting, and he throws a hook around the outside of his leg, and Alex is going to kind of get to a knee on belly position for a quick guard pass while his partner starts to feed his lapel underneath his legs. We fast forward here and we can see that Alex has now established a crossface and an underhook, and this is a really good position for Alex because he can start going for all kinds of different attacks from here. He can go for a Kimura right here. He can also switch to mount if he wants to. Alex is keeping his partner's hips pinned down, but they're kind of up against the wall here, so his partner cheats a little bit and pushes off the wall to shrimp out, and then Alex starts transitioning to the other side to switch back to side control. His partner's gonna then pull off a big guy move right here. He's gonna reach over Alex's back and get a belt grip and then just roll Alex right over and establish top position. This worked because Alex's partner took advantage of the fact that Alex's weight was way too far forward on one side. They're running low on space now, so Alex's partner is gonna pull another big boy move and drag him by his belt over to another area of the mat, and he's gonna reestablish side control and they're gonna start again. So Alex's partner is gonna put his knee on his chest, but Alex is going to take advantage of that space and shrimp out a bit and throw up a lasso on the right side. Alex then does something cool here, and he bends his knee to load his partner on top of him, gets a pant grip, and pushes him away to try to sweep him. His partner posts, but that's not enough to stop the sweep because Alex has a pant grip on the right side and he's able to build up to his elbow and come up. They're smushed up against the wall again, but now Alex has established top position and his opponent has a really tightly locked half guard. I'm about to get ran into by two black belts, so I switch positions to get a better camera angle and not blow my knee out. Alex's partner had a lapel grip and reverse de la Riva, but Alex just stands up and backs out. His opponent keeps the lapel grip. Alex just kind of lazily enters back into his opponent's guard. His opponent then starts feeding the lapel all the way through Alex's leg. It looks like he's going to some kind of single leg X type situation. This might be a Nubis guard, I'm not entirely sure. And then Alex kind of rolls forward. I think he's looking for a bolo. He's going to try to take the back, and his partner's going to come up, and Alex is going to push right back into him and stand up so that his partner can't come up on top. So they reset because they almost ran into the other guys, and Alex's partner starts looking for maybe a Kimura trap, but then Alex does a nice arm weave in order to pass to side control, but before he can stabilize, they have to move out of the way again. So after the reset, Alex very aggressively pushes right back into his opponent's guard. His opponent gets sort of a half guard slash reverse de la Riva, and Alex had a right pant grip to knee slide through, but then he lets go of that, gets an underhook and maybe a crossface on the other side, and starts to finish the knee slide to stabilize side control. So Alex is gonna pop right back up to knee on belly, which is a position that he seems to find himself in a lot when he has established top control, and he's gonna start fishing for his partner's right arm, but the round is gonna end. So for Alex's last round, I only caught the last 30 seconds or so. So his partner is gonna start by getting inside position. It looks like he's trying to do some kind of shin on shin sweep. He's got Alex's tricep, his whole sleeve grip really, and he tries to sweep Alex the first time, but Alex is able to keep his balance, and Alex is kind of in a knee slide position with an underhook, and his partner tried to elevate him to sweep him, but Alex used that knee slide to pass to side control, so he's going to stabilize here. In competition, that would be 3 points for a guard pass, and Alex's partner bridges right here. He gets Alex by the back of the gi, and Alex is in that knee on belly position with his weight too far forward again and gets swept over like last time. And that's going to be it for that round. They're going to shake hands, and that's it. Oh, 1 second, guys. Somebody just showed up. Penny just arrived. I'm going to go get him. Yo. Penny was in London. He just arrived here.
You ready? Let's go.
Ankle lock. And that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. Now that Penny's here, we're going to go run some errands, and most importantly, we're going to get some rest and get ready to compete tomorrow. Catch you guys in the next one.